Welcome back to Tincup Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
Today we're having a look at Tincup.
Alrighty, so we're not that psyched about this episode. It might be good. I don't know. It's just one of those ones that
I think you put a dampener on it.
Oh no, because I want to try it, but I don't have high hopes for it. Just because of even the description as well, looking into it, which we'll explain. First of all, it's called Tincup. It's a bourbon-ish, kind of, not really. But basically it's meant to be budget and primarily for mixing, or what it seems like the marketing is going for. It's encouraging you to take it in shot form because it's one called Tincup and it has a literal tin shot glass that locks in over the top of this. We left it downstairs, but it's just a tin shot glass. But it's all marketing fluff just to get you to buy it, something different, but whatever. It's working because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But
it's American whiskey, not a bourbon.
It's American whiskey, but it's definitely not like a literal legal bourbon.
It's a blend of two whiskeys, isn't it?
Yeah, so percentage-wise, what is it? Is it 40?
42.
42, which is immensely surprising because we have things that are genuinely saying bourbon on the front that are less than 40, which is not right. But so it's weird that this is even above 40 at all because it's so mass-produced. But it's from Stranahan's and MGP. So basically, it's a blend of bourbon from MGP and I think a bit of single malt whiskey. So the single malt's from Stranahan's and the bourbon's from MGP. Really weird. And they said, Colorado water or something as well. Mixed
Rocky
into
Mountain,
it. Yeah, something weird. But yeah, the bourbon part is 64% corn, 32 rye, and 4% malted barley. It's MGP's recipe. That's what they use for basically all their bourbons and stuff. It's nothing special. Look, it's pretty pale. I don't think it's got much age to it. Plus, it is blended with stuff in general, so it's not going to be dark, or it's not meant to be something you even criticize critique like you would a bourbon. It's just not. It's a different whiskey. It's whiskey and bourbon. I don't even know how to really describe this, but it's from Proximo Spirits. Never heard of them before. I assume they're big because it's everywhere. But we'll just get into the notes because there's nothing particularly outstanding about anything here. It's a lot of marketing, a lot of blending to make it, I assume, more palatable, but we'll see.
It's a high rye bourbon, isn't it, that they blend it with?
Yeah, 32 or whatever it was, I said is pretty high normally, yeah. Because it's only 4% malted barley, normally it's a bit more.
Because it's got that...
It honestly doesn't smell just like a bourbon, it smells like a mix. Which it is, but I was expecting just bourbon flavour, I know it sounds stupid, I know it smells like a mix because it is, but I was expecting it to just taste like a soft bourbon.
It's weird. It's very...
kind of
strange.
vodka-y, sharp.
Yeah, but it's watery as well.
That's what I mean, that sharp, weird grain spirit, kind of just ethanol-y, I don't know, just high grain kind of percentage. It always adds this weird minerality.
There's a very weak spice, very weak vanilla.
It's there, you can tell it would be prominent if it was more
one way
high percentage, but it's just, it's knocked back in intensity so much. But you can get the notes. It's got that barrel, definitely got the barrel impact. The oakiness is pretty prominent, but everything flavor-wise is it's got this haze in front of it.
Which I imagine is the purpose, considering it's for shotting.
Shotting,
you don't want
mixing,
burn or flavour.
Yeah, literally. It's got this weird wheaty, light sweet kind of Christmas spice.
It's really hard to explain.
I don't know, cinnamony, I don't know. It's just weird. It's not super different. It does smell like something we've had before, but it's not.
I was going to say let's jump to the palate, but I doubt the palate's going to show much more.
We'll see. Sweet. Whoa, what the...
It is so sweet.
It tastes like a flavoured whiskey.
It tastes like sugar wash with a touch of barrel.
It tastes like flavoured bourbon, a cinnamon apple...
Yeah, it's like a cinnamon stick.
Honey, all those different Jim Beam and stuff, flavoured ones. It's all of that, but then watered down, so it's not as syrupy as that, but it's it is really sweet.
It's like a lemon water with a cinnamon stick in it, with a ton of caster sugar.
Yeah, it's a lot of sweet syrupiness to it.
I mean, I can see how it's shottable.
Yeah, I get the rye spices are surprisingly there. I would have thought that'd be something to try and get around, but It's definitely there.
They are mild.
But
They're not-
everything,
yeah.
again, like the nose, all the flavors that are there, all the notes are like behind a wall. And the wall now on the palate is sweetness. It's behind a wall of super thick, syrupy sweetness. So none of the notes are particularly strong.
What does
But
the
that's
term
sweetness.
cut mean? Cut with the Rocky Mountain water.
Well, they just...
Does that mean that it's supposed
just-
to taste watery?
No, I think it's... No, because like every whiskey, whatever, bourbon, any type of whiskey is going to be... Unless it's barrel proof. Well, actually, even then, it's probably going to... There's a few... It's kind of complicated, but... Basically, when a whiskey's made, they will either like change the proof to whatever the legal standard is. Like if they've used a column still and it's coming off really, really hot, and before they put it in a barrel, they might water it down to the legal, maximum. I forget what it is with bourbon. I think it's like 61 or something like that percent. They'll mix it with water, so reduce it, and I think that's what cut means. And then afterwards, unless they're selling it as a cask strength, barrel proof, whatever, release, then it'll be watered down again. That's how they get the 40%ers and stuff, because they've literally cut it with water. So I think that's just referring to the fact that they've cut it with water. They're just, some reason, marketing it in a weird way.
40% allows you to sell a lot more of it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't really like this, to be honest.
It's too sweet for me.
It doesn't even taste like it's 42%.
No, it doesn't. It
It
tastes
tastes
like
like
a
it's
35 or something.
I reckon it's like 25. It just so watery, so sweet.
Except for the sweetness. The sweetness is thick.
It's like a liqueur almost.
It is. It's like
a honey liqueur.
it tastes like a flavored whiskey. That's kind of what it tastes like. But without it's like the flavoring they added was generic, like whiskey flavor. But like when you make your own, if you make a spirit and you order it from some one of those spirit sites, they'll add like whiskey flavoring, whatever number, you add it, but it's like all sugary.
Yeah.
It's like they added that. It's like they added a generic whiskey flavor, but like the base of that was like sugar syrup. So they've that's kind of what it tastes like. Just sugary, like weird faux whiskey. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's not like disgusting, but it's not, it just doesn't taste like whiskey.
Yeah, that comment I said before, that I would never drink it again, probably incorrect. I would drink it as a shot.
Yeah, if we need to
At like a club or a bar or something like that.
Something, yeah. If there'll be some sort of circumstance we'll want something.
Maybe even a mix. 'Cause it's so
I was about
sweet.
to say, it's cheap as well, so that it is expendable to be used.
I mean, it's $60.
Was it? It actually was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's
It
not
was
that
60,
cheap.
64 or something.
We can buy, what can we buy? Basically, Wild Turkey core. We can buy
You can buy a lot
Buffalo
of good
Trace.
for that price.
There's a lot of whiskeys you can buy for $60. Yeah, no, screw that. That's even Bullet bourbon. That's so much better than
That's
that.
45 as well.
Yeah, exactly. No, Bullet is way better, and I think it's literally cheaper. Yeah, look, I don't know, it's a weird one. Let us know if you've tried it, what you think
You're
of
probably
it.
paying $20 for the tin.
Yeah, well, I think it's meant to be a lot cheaper and like everywhere else, but I don't know. Let us know what you think of it if you have tried it, if you've fallen for the marketing. Look, I don't blame anyone for getting it. It is one of those things that is just mass produced, that it's on the shelf and it looks different from everything else.
And it's good at what they market, shotting.
Yeah, it'd be easy to
It'd
shot.
be amazing to shot.
But yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you've tried it. Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, Everything Whiskey, leave us a like. If you want to see future episodes from us, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, we'll see you next one.
Cheers.